Hi, this is Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I am drinking today out of my Franken Kitty Hello Kitty mug. So maybe somebody's name is Frank or Stein or Steen or any sort of rendition of those names. Frankie, Francis, Francesca, something like that could resonate for this story. Maybe somebody owns a cat, you like Hello Kitty stuff, maybe somebody's into like Hello Kitty merchandise. Also, I am using my Love Manifestation candle for this. The crystals melt down into it the more you burn it, but once it liquefies again, you see the crystals. But this does smell very beautiful. So also, the message may be to put more effort into self-love today. Or maybe somebody is manifesting an actual love interest, so that could resonate for someone as well. Oh, maybe somebody is looking for a Mr. and Mrs. Frankenstein type of relationship. Put that where that resonates, if it resonates. Otherwise, just leave it for someone else. I'm going to use my Buffy the Vampire Slayer deck today, so let's see what comes out. Oof. 9 of Stakes, which is 9 of Wands, which is someone having some serious inner turmoil. This is from when Spike gets his soul and he is faced with every single negative thing he's ever done to anybody. So maybe someone is doing a lot of soul searching recently. Maybe someone's feeling like guilty for people they've hurt in the past. Oh, judgment. So they're under karmic judgment for how they treated people in the past. So somebody may be hit with a lot of negative judgment, or, I mean, it could be positive if you're always a good person, but in Spike's case, it was absolutely a negative thing. This is, please check all bags and backpacks at counter. Oh yeah, so maybe somebody is like a thief, because she has this sign here, like she was accusing everyone of being a thief. Her name was Anya. Maybe somebody has, somebody's name is Anya. She's got her crystals, her crystal ball in the back, because she ran a magic shop. So maybe somebody owns like a divination type of shop. Okay, 5 of Scythes. So this is someone carrying a lot of guilt for how they treated people in the past. And this is like carrying guilt for, it's like you may have won the battle, but you don't feel good about it, So maybe somebody does some sort of shady stuff. Queen of Stakes in reverse. So they're lacking confidence. So someone may have like a lot of insecurities. This is Leo energy. A lot of insecurities for how they've treated people in the past. And carrying a lot of guilt for it. But yeah, it looks like somebody may be getting hit with some judgment. Emperor reverse. So somebody may be dealing with like a, toxic masculine energy that, this person could have been in a toxic masculine energy when you met them. This is Aries. Number 4 may be significant for somebody, but yeah, this is like a distorted masculine. So somebody's lacking confidence, lacking stability. Maybe somebody is like really losing everything for how they treated you. The Hangman reversed. So this is, they've gained a new perspective and they're trying to get unstuck. Oh, this is, Spike has his Kiss the Librarian mug in here that's filled with blood. I actually have a Kiss the Librarian sticker on my car. So that could be somebody may be a librarian. Maybe somebody actually reads a lot, you know, that doing some sort of like studying, researching. Okay, 8 of Chalices reversed. Yeah, you had to walk away. But it was not an easy decision. So somebody definitely was not treating you right. You had to get unstuck out of the situation. 3 of Stakes. This may have been a third-party situation, but this is like also like stepping into new doorways, walking into like a new phase of life. Maybe there was some sort of travel involved. Ace of Chalices reversed. This was not going to give you any emotional fulfillment. 5 of Chalices is crying over spilled milk, but we do have 10 of Sights reversed, which is a new beginning after a very harsh ending. So, yeah, somebody was very, very toxic. Trying to keep you like stuck and stagnant. They never wanted any emotional attachment or connection to you, and you had to cut them off. Or this is what your future is going to be. So in the near future, you may have to, you're probably dealing with a toxic masculine currently, and you're gearing up to have to cut this person off, is what it's looking like. This person may just have a lot of inner turmoil that you may not be able to heal or help, you know, like it may have been a situation where, you know, it just wasn't going to be this true, deep connection that you may have been trying to have. Oh, Strength, though. This is also Leo energy, but stay strong. This is obviously a very hard decision because it looks like this is, you know, it's not going to be something you want to do, but you have to stay strong and stick with your guns. If this is, you know, you can't let people come in and just treat you. Oh, yeah. Now we have 10 of Stakes. A lot of 10s and a lot of like harsh endings. So this was giving you a lot of burdens. You know, a lot of mental stress. This person probably just was, you know, maybe this person just has like some sort of thing going on with them that they were just not going to get over. So let's pull an inner child oracle and see what comes out. 37 is write a letter. Write a letter to your inner child. So extra confirmation that this is a story of somebody who probably has delayed a lot of like inner child healing. This could be you or them though. So put this where it resonates. It could also be both of you. Cause yeah, if you have to flip the energy, go ahead. Like maybe if you've been in a bad headspace and you think that it's been you that's been more toxic toward this person, then, you know, they may be gearing up to cut you off. So that could also be the message as well, as if you're trying to keep this person in your life, maybe it's time to express how you actually feel before they do end up cutting you off. But write an inner child letter is the message here. And 3 plus 7 is also 10. So 10, 10, 10. This is massive changes are coming ahead though. So you're definitely on the verge of like something majorly changing. That's a heavy new beginning, new phase in life. I cut open to the vow. So I don't know if somebody's going to actually gear up to make some sort of commitment to you. Like maybe somebody realizes their poor behavior. The vision. If you've been having visions or dreams about this person, like maybe this person like can't imagine living without you, even though they maybe were in a toxic energy when you first met. Also, we have 2 owls here. This always, this is a very mirrored card. Like, if you really look at it, it's a very mirrored energy. So this could actually be both of you. So take that if it resonates. But owls could be of significant, snakes as well. Mountains, like maybe you live by the mountains or something of that nature. Also hands, maybe physical touch or hand holding is like significant in this connection. The crescent moon is here, so maybe crescent moons could be significant, but there may be some sort of like vision happening. So a vow and a vision. Maybe somebody's going to have some like massive epiphany, like a dream about you. Then we also got the shaman and the lovers. So this may be a soul connection, mirrored energy again. So if you are, then we have the empty room underneath. Maybe this person has always struggled with feeling like empty inside. Maybe, or this could be you. You or them may struggle with like a lot of self-doubt. So this could be, like I said, a good time to focus on doing some inner work. Do some self-love practices, start taking care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of your own mental health, especially if you have kids too, like, you have to put on your own oxygen mask first sometimes, It is difficult to remember as a parent that you do have to do something for yourself sometimes. This does feel very mirrored. During the traditional tarot portion, I didn't feel like it was, but maybe this is a soul connection. So maybe you both actually feel very similarly about each other. Let's pull a Britney Spears oracle and see what comes out. Oh, the boho babe. So maybe you have a very like bohemian style. Maybe you are someone who actually does wear a lot of like flower. I just started rewatching Tiger King again, and this headdress reminds me heavily of Carole Baskin. So maybe somebody watches, like the Tiger King docuseries on Netflix. But yeah, maybe you have like a very bohemian style about yourself. This is also like a card of Britney Spears dressing however she wants, despite what is technically in style with her, peasant tops that she loves and all that. So somebody may like that you're a little bit bohemian, or maybe you like this about them. I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initial charms to give you further clarity that this is your story. This can give you sun, moon, or rising signs, or a time frame or something may shift in your connection. Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, the letters G, I, V, W, E, R, and M. Bye. I hope this helped.